Every year, headlines scream about unprecedented heat waves, devastating floods, and raging wildfires. But what if these seemingly disparate events, from the parched, burning landscapes of California to the recent terrifying tsunamis and powerful earthquakes that have shaken Japan and Russia, are all part of a larger, more urgent narrative? What if our planet is sending us a clear, undeniable message, and we are only just beginning to understand its full implications? Today, we're not just telling you about climate change. We're diving deep into its heart, unraveling the science, exposing the human cost, and confronting the uncomfortable truth about what's driving this global catastrophe. From the burning hills of California to the trembling shores of the Pacific, this is the story of a planet in peril and the fight to save it. Buckle up, because this journey will change how you see the world. Let's start with a simple truth. Earth was never meant to overheat. For billions of years, a delicate balance kept our planet just right, not too hot, not too cold. It's called the greenhouse effect, and it's why life thrives here. Sunlight warms the Earth, and our atmosphere, like a cosmic blanket, traps just enough heat to keep us alive. Without it, we'd be a frozen rock, lost in space. But here's the kicker. We've taken this natural miracle and turned it into a ticking time bomb. Since the Industrial Revolution, we've been pumping greenhouse gases into the atmosphere at a relentless pace. Coal, oil, gas. These fossil fuels power our world, but at what cost? Every time you start your car, flip on a light, or buy something made in a factory, you're releasing ancient carbon, locked away for millions of years, back into the sky. Carbon dioxide, the king of greenhouse gases, lingers for centuries, trapping heat and cranking up the planet's thermostat. But it's not just CO2. Methane from cattle burps and rice paddies is 28 times more potent. Nitrous oxide from over-fertilized fields is 265 times worse. Together, they're rewriting Earth's climate in real time. And it's not just what we burn. We've slashed forests, nature's carbon vacuum cleaners, releasing their stored carbon and crippling Earth's ability to fight back. Agriculture, the backbone of our food supply, is a silent giant, churning out methane and nitrous oxide like never before. Cement factories, chemical plants, even landfills, all add to the atmospheric chaos. We're not just warming the planet, we're suffocating it. And the consequences? They're already here, and they're terrifying. A single degree of warming might sound small, but it's rewriting the rules of our world. The Arctic is melting at triple the global rate, unlocking methane from thawing permafrost, a feedback loop that could spiral out of control. Oceans are swelling, not just from heat-expanding water, but from the collapse of glaciers in Greenland and Antarctica. Nearly 40% of humanity lives near coasts, and rising seas are already flooding homes, eroding shores, and poisoning freshwater with salt. Island nations face extinction, while cities like Miami and Mumbai brace for a watery future. The weather itself is turning against us. Heat waves now kill thousands, from Europe's scorching summers to India's unbearable monsoons. Droughts starve crops, while floods drown entire regions. Hurricanes and typhoons, fueled by warmer oceans, are growing fiercer, their winds tearing through communities like never before. In 2024, extreme weather cost the world over $400 billion, displaced millions, and left scars that won't heal. This isn't random, it's climate change turning our planet into a battleground. Even the oceans, Earth's lifeblood, are suffering. They've absorbed 30% of our CO2, becoming more acidic than they've been in millions of years. Coral reefs, the rainforests of the sea, are dying. Shellfish struggle to build shells. Plankton, the base of the marine food web, are collapsing, threatening fisheries that feed billions. And on land, species are vanishing faster than ever. Polar bears starve on shrinking ice, forests wither, entire ecosystems are unraveling, and with them, the services we take for granted: clean water, pollination, climate stability. This isn't just about nature, it's about us. Climate change is starving communities, forcing millions to flee as climate refugees and spreading diseases like malaria into new regions. The poorest, who did the least to cause this crisis, suffer the most. The question isn't just what's happening, it's what happens next if we don't act. Let's zoom in on two places where the stakes couldn't be higher. California, land of dreams, now a land of nightmares. Its Mediterranean climate has always flirted with fire, but today's wildfires are monsters. The 2018 Camp Fire erased the town of Paradise, killing 85 people in hours. In 2020, 4.3 million acres burned, an area larger than entire countries. The 2021 Dixie Fire torched nearly 1 million acres alone. These aren't just fires, they're mega-fires, fueled by a climate on steroids. Now, let's cross the Pacific to Japan and Russia, where the Earth itself seems to revolt. These regions sit on the ring of fire, where tectonic plates clash, unleashing earthquakes. In January 2024, a 7.6 magnitude quake rocked Japan's Noto Peninsula, killing over 240 and flattening towns. In July 2025, an 8.8 magnitude monster struck Kamchatka, sending tsunami warnings across the Pacific. These quakes aren't just news, they're reminders of Earth's raw power. But could climate change be making them worse? Here's the truth. Major earthquakes are driven by tectonic forces, not climate change. The energy of an 8.8 quake equals thousands of nuclear bombs, far beyond anything atmospheric warming could trigger. But there's a twist. Melting glaciers caused by warming can lighten the load on Earth's crust, causing minor quakes in some regions. Heavy rains or droughts might nudge shallow faults. Yet these are small localized effects, not the massive quakes rocking Japan or Russia. The real danger? Climate change makes quake impacts worse. Rising seas amplify tsunamis, flooding deeper inland. Landslides, triggered by extreme weather, add to the chaos. The Earth shakes, but climate change makes the fallout deadlier. This story doesn't have to end in despair. We have the tools to fight back. Mitigation, cutting emissions, is our first weapon. Solar, wind, geothermal and hydro can replace fossil fuels. Electric cars and trains can clean up transport. Energy-efficient homes and factories can slash waste. Forests, our planet's lungs, must be protected and replanted. Sustainable farming can cut methane and nitrous oxide while feeding billions. Even carbon capture, though still young, could pull CO2 from the air. This isn't a pipe dream, it's happening now, but we need to scale it up fast. Then there's adaptation, bracing for the changes we can't stop. Seawalls and mangroves shield coasts. Smart crops and water systems fight drought. Early warning systems save lives from storms and floods. From Bangladesh to California, communities are innovating, proving resilience is possible. But it's not just about tech or policy, it's about us. Every choice you make matters. Ride a bike, eat less meat, save energy, vote for green policies, raise your voice. Alone, these actions seem small, but together they're a revolution. Governments must act, passing laws, funding clean energy, and honoring global agreements like the Paris Accord. Businesses must pivot to sustainability, and we, the people, must demand it. The stakes? A planet where our children can thrive, where nature and humanity coexist, where hope outshines fear. We stand at a crossroads. Climate change is the defining challenge of our time, a crisis that links wildfires in California to tsunamis in Japan, from melting ice to starving communities. But it's also a chance to redefine our future. We have the science, the solutions, and the will. The question is, will we act before it's too late? This isn't just about saving the planet, it's about saving ourselves, our homes, our legacy. The clock is ticking, but the story isn't over. It's up to us to write the next chapter. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this moved you, inspired you, or made you think, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to Skyum for more stories that unravel the wonders and challenges of our world. Together we can change the narrative. Let's do this.